The hospital program is the oldest program of the VFW Auxiliary. It's one of the very first. And what's important is that we are a veterans and family organization. They need us more when they need a hand up or a lift up. Volunteers are used virtually in every department. There are projects that they sometimes put together, and they just need the extra hands to maybe assemble a program, make phone calls, to provide transportation for those that live too far from the hospital. There's lots of opportunities.
Anything I can do to help out veterans, I try to do what I can. Along with my auxiliary sisters and brothers, we run some bingo games at the nursing home. We also get involved in some of the special events like today's National Salute to Hospitalized Veterans. We've baked cakes, and we're going to be helping serve cake to the veterans and the troops from Fort Leavenworth.
I started coming out here for my veterans, and it was really nice to know that I noticed that it was veterans helping veterans. Our veterans of foreign wars, they have been there and done that, and they know what our veterans are going through. So it really impressed me when I saw how they were helping one another.
So the total mission is always trying to help our veterans. As long as we can get one veteran back up on their feet, that is the goal. Each medical facility across the nation really cannot function without volunteers. And what our volunteers do, they try to provide the veterans a sense of normalcy. Sometimes they just go and they talk to veterans to make a veteran know that he is not alone.
To me, it's a star in heaven. And helping the veterans or anybody out here that needs help, it gives a joy in your heart. The ladies take their volunteer opportunity very serious. I don't think any of them have ever been in the military, but their spouses were, or their brother or their father. So they have that relationship with the veteran, and they're very important because these are the most caring women that I have ever had the opportunity to work with.
Everyone's been through about the same thing, so you're not just by yourself. And I'm trying to get my husband to be more open and come out more because he's realizing that he's not by himself and he's got all these other people that have been through the same stuff.
So I love to come down here and be with the veterans and listen to them banter back and forth and banter with them. I get more from them than I ever could give them.
You don't have to do a gigantic amount to be showed. All you have to do is something small to put a smile on their face so that they know that they're not forgot.
The volunteers give our veterans a way of knowing that the outside community is thinking of them when they're here in the hospital. Every VA in the country has a voluntary service department, and it's a portal for the community to give their time and their talents and donations of items and money, so we're able to fill the gaps for things that aren't federally funded. The hospitals are funded for doctors and nurses and bricks and mortar and medications, but our patients need basic things, so it kind of fills the gaps between what's needed and what's wanted.
They thank us, and a lot of times they want to give us hugs. And it just means so much because we want to thank them. We're not looking for them to be thanking us.
Predominantly, I would say the best thing that I would recommend to someone that's considering volunteering is to start out with some sort of recreational activity and then fit it into their schedule, because a lot of people can't volunteer all the time. There is a World War II ex-POW, Bataan March survivor veteran that greets me and my carpool partner every single Tuesday. And he lights up when he sees us. I had another veteran who came to the hospital. His company had just closed. He no longer had benefits, never took advantage of his benefits. And when I told him, you're not asking for charity, you earned this benefit. So don't feel like you're lowering yourself. That man cried.
For as long as we have officially been the VFW Auxiliary, philanthropy and volunteerism have been cornerstones of our organization and key to our mission of improving the lives of veterans, soldiers, their families, and communities. The important work of the hospital program, one of the Auxiliary's oldest initiatives, continues to this day. There is no small job when it comes to giving back to our hospitalized veterans. To volunteer in your community, contact your local VA medical center and ask for voluntary service.